Hello, beautiful family in Christ Jesus. Hello, my brothers and sisters. We're out on the farm now. And Mika's here being a farm kitty. Where'd you go, Mika? Oh, there she is. There she is. Hopefully Kima's wandering the property. Hopefully she doesn't come around. They've been meeting noses at the door there, and Kima's quite the barker. She really barks at her. And Mika says that's too loud, and she has to put her in her place, huh? And we've had them meet at the door, and they touch noses, and Mika tries to whap her with her nose, and they've had some encounters. But yeah, the cat knows how to defend herself. She's got those claws, and Kima's just a puppy. I got a birdie on a fence here. Well, how you doing? Hope we can to just talk a little Rapture talk, a little Jesus talk here, and just rejoice in the Lord and let you look on this beautiful scenery here. And hopefully there's no cat dog fight. So, well, how you doing? Man, you feeling the spirit move? You feeling that the end is super near? I'm really feeling it. Sister Karine, she made a video a few weeks ago. She's made a few videos just talking about heaven, and the Lord's given her some sweet kind of visions and dreams. And man, I really feel like there's one foot in heaven. I really keep remembering these dreams I had years ago where I'm in like a part of heaven or like a dimension. I believe there's just different layers to heaven, different dimensions. Brother Sergio's been talking about that, talking about millennial kingdom, a little bit millennial kingdom, more like, I think he's mentioned it's more like heaven stuff, but definitely just feeling the spirit, like I'm already there, just having moments where, it's just like my brain is like not fully here. Yeah, and I think it's because of the nearness of where we're at. Definitely the groaning and the longing to be out of this world, and out of the terrestrial body into the celestial body. And I really do think that soon. I think with all the outpouring of the Spirit and the dreams and the visions from the children, and just the confirmation of what Brother Joshua had been shown. Oh, Mika's on the hunt there. I really do feel like it's going to be this Feast of Trumpets. Yeah, I've shared before. I mean, back in June is when I first saw Brother Joshua's video on Uplifted, and that really hit me hard. And that's when I made the video of like, hey, have you guys seen this? Like, this is just kind of incredible. And the guy seems really credible, and in the spirit, just a soundness in his spirit that, the peace of Jesus. And follower of the way, worship Jesus, Brother Stephen's channel. Brother Stephen was saying it's like you just sense the peace of God in him. You see the light in his eyes. Sense the peace. And, it's just a testimony of what he's saying is true. So, yeah, just through that spiritual discernment. So, yeah, back in June. And then since then, I've seen more of that his full, I don't know if I've seen the full story, but I've heard about it. But I saw maybe it was the full story. I saw almost an hour-long video interview thing he did with the sisters that were dressed in red. And, my battery's running low. Is it still working? Okay. Kitty, kitty, make her so happy, so happy. Thought I heard a dog collar. So anyway, that just, I think there's just been so many confirmations since then, and people have been, posting about that, the children's dreams and visions. I saw one of a little girl that, I think her mom said she's like sickle cell anemia. I think she lives I think she was from Africa, and anyway, this little girl has had health struggles all of her life, and And she's had a couple, prophetic words that have come to pass just regarding family members. And then just most recently, I think it was a month ago, she woke up in the middle of the night screaming, September, September, September. Well, the following morning, the mom was able to listen to what the little girl had seen, and she had a dream where she saw the tribulation starting, and was saying to her mom, like, Mom, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go to heaven, and we're gonna get out of here. And so, the Lord's pouring out His Spirit on children. Obviously, the testimony I've talked about that you've heard about the autistic boy and what his mother shared. Let's see. This was a crazy one. I don't know if I posted this one. A guy, I don't know, a man maybe in his late 40s, 50s. He was just saying that he had heard Brother Joshua's testimony. I think it was back in June too. And he was praying about it, asking for confirmation. And he had a dream that his mom, who's older, I think his mom's, maybe 70s, 80s by the sound of it. She was older. She was 9 months pregnant in his dream. And he said to her, Mom, like, you are pregnant. Like, how are you this pregnant? You're older. Like, what's going on? And she said, don't worry about me being pregnant, but worry about your dad's life insurance policy. And then he woke up knowing his dad was going to pass soon. Well, since that dream, his dad has passed, and the life insurance policy came in the mail, and his mom said that it begins in September. And I think it was even right around the 23rd. It was something like it takes 23 days to kick in, and it would be, activated on the 23rd or something. So there was he had a multiple confirmation thing in that. So that was pretty incredible. Yeah, I mean, you can go on and on. I've had a couple of personal confirmations, nothing, that was blow your mind away, but just number confirmations that I've shared. 2 months ago, almost 2 months ago today, I had the number 2, or it was 200 or something, pointed out. And then I saw the next day the number on a phone number, 923. And so I feel like the Lord's confirmed it. I mean, from just hearing these dreams and visions, I mean, my spirit just agrees with what I feel like the church, the Spirit is saying through the church. So I'm really excited. Struggles are still, in life, and there's still suffering with, friends and family members, and man, that hurts my heart for sure. Oh, that didn't sound good. Sorry, I heard a dog. Hopefully it wasn't my dog. Kima? Shh. Uh-oh. Mika? Okay, I think we're okay. I think that was the neighbor's dog. Anyway, Lord, are we okay? Okay, so I'll continue on here. So yeah, really excited, just, pressing on, waiting on the Lord. It would be literally a month out from tomorrow that it would happen. And what a big thing I want to say that I feel like the Lord's really put on my spirit is a few things that I feel like a few big things are going to happen in the world. I keep feeling that. I keep feeling like if this truly is it, which I really think it is, we're going to see some major birth pains in the world coming up here soon. I think we're going to see, potentially big earthquakes, but war news, I think the war news is going to get more. I think, I know they bombed a factory, Russia bombed a factory in Ukraine, American factory, and at war, the EAMs, the emergency action messages, were going crazy the other day. I happened to turn it on right as it was just, the Skymaster messages and everything were going off the chain. And I thought, okay, did they do a tactical nuke in Belarus? Because that's part of the Azovmana thing is, there's bombs that America will light off in Ukraine. So we could see that. Looking, for, Russia, Ukraine stuff. I'm looking at Taiwan to see if there's going to be an embargo there. There's also been lots of words concerning Trump and a possible, taking Trump out. I've heard so many of those. And, that could happen too. Yeah, there's, let's see. I really do think though that, and if something like that happens, I feel like, I am compelled to share this, that, if we do see things like that, if we do see, even I've heard lockdown potentially. I got a word about a lockdown years ago. I think it was a couple years ago, September actually. If we have a lockdown or something along those lines, don't be afraid. I really do think that it's like a final birth pains before the rapture. And it makes sense, right? I mean, we've seen these birth pains. We've seen big birth pains. But it just makes sense that we're going to see like a couple, maybe 2 or 3 super big ones in this next month. We could not. It could be like, oh, peace and safety, and then, sudden destruction sort of a thing. But I just have a sense we're going to see the big birth pains up until the birth of the church and the rapture. That's what I'm sensing. So I just want to share that don't fear, and just kind of, take a grip on Christ and our hope on Christ, and know, okay, I think take it as like a confirmation that it's really going down, and the rapture is really, really about to happen here in the next 30 days or so. So, God bless you all. I pray you're doing well, and I hope to talk to you soon, Lord willing. God bless.